Date. This is the Gatos and Chad Show.
Happy Friday. Thank God.
Thank goodness. There's no doubt about it. I have one question and one question only. What are we about to see?
Our buddy Mike Lyons, I heard him today on a podcast, and he said,
guy.
This is the beginning of the beginning.
I've got like a knot in my stomach. Because Israel said last night, you know, before you go to bed, maybe you check Twitter, your news feed or whatever, you go to KTAR.com, whatever it is, and it says, well, okay, Israel has warned, if you're there in the Gaza Strip, if you're Palestinian, you have to get out. You have to leave. And it's not 24 hours anymore. We're only like 10 hours away from whatever Israel is warning. And right now we're seeing explosions over the skies in Gaza. So I'll say the question again. And honestly, it gives me chills. It actually gives me chills. What in the world are we about to see? I don't know the answer to the question. Something my mind is just is racing. We could see the ground forces from Israel go in. We could see nothing, and this is just a bluff. We could see what do we call those certain nukes? Not the one with the mushroom.
Tactical.
A tactical nuke take out neighborhood after neighborhood after neighborhood. And I got to tell you, I'm not going to be surprised if that happens.
No, I think what we're going to see is a very tactical, strategic movement into Gaza. And not just, hey, 100,000 people come over, because you're not putting 300,000 people. Some of them have to go to the north because Hezbollah is making some noise about them doing something. So you've got to go to the north. But what you're going to see is a humanitarian crisis that we have never seen or paid attention to. It's been there. Yemen's been like this for God knows how long. We saw what happened in Ethiopia in the 80s and famine.
Right.
But this is something we have never seen. And getting 1 million plus people, imagine moving 1 million plus people with no roads,
right,
very few cars, no fuel, out of an area that's about to be bombed. They have
the size of Mesa, you said.
Horse and buggy. That's right. They have
donkeys.
Donkeys. They're using donkeys.
So the Palestinians using donkeys to try and escape. Donkeys pulling these buggies, pulling these little things with wheels and just like a slab board that they put together to try to get themselves out of there. All right. So is it 1 million or 2 million?
They said 1.1 million people, because already about 400,000 have evacuated.
Good. Okay. So you have 1 million people that need to leave.
Yeah.
I don't think Hamas is allowing many of them to leave. But here's the thing. You got 1 million people. You can't stop 1 million people from leaving. You really can't. I guess you could. What are you going to do? Set up barricades and shoot them if they come over? The answer's probably yes.
Hamas probably would.
Right. But what are we about to witness?
We're also about to witness all of the Arab nations who virtue signal about Palestine not do a damn thing.
All right. What does that mean?
Egypt, if you've never seen it, you think the wall is sophisticated in what they had in right there in between Gaza? It is nothing. Egypt has got a wall. They want no part of this. And part of the reason is all Jordan, Syria, well, you don't go to Syria, it's a hot mess. Egypt, they don't want any of these people.
They don't want the refugees.
They don't want the refugees because of the cost. And the other side of it is they don't want the refugees because what the refugees bring with them, which is terrorism. And they don't want that in their country.
So does that mean that Hamas would
potentially cause problems there?
Well, they would kind of walk and move with regular Palestinians and try and get out from the Gaza Strip.
That's possible. I mean, there's 30,000 supposed fighters that have been training 2 years for this.
Okay. So are they staying or are they going? Are they gutless and they're going?
I think a lot of them are gutless. I think some of them have gone underground. And let's not forget, all of the people that ordered all this, are they leading the lines? No, they're in Qatar. Did you see their hotel bill the other day? Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
For who?
Hamas and their leadership.
So they've gotten out.
They haven't been there. They're the ones ordering everything. They're in Qatar.
Tells you a lot.
Shows you everything.
All right. So
I think they want this. I think they want Israel to come in and kill as many Palestinians as possible.
I think they want it too.
Because who was it last night? Alan Dershowitz said the Hamas has a playbook, and one of their playbook is the CNN play. You come in, kill all of our people, we go to CNN and show the world, and everybody gives us sympathy.
I don't think. Well, there will be countries that give them sympathy. I'm not giving them any sympathy. I give the Palestinian people sympathy because I don't want to see them killed. They're mostly innocent
100%.
in this whole thing, and they're gonna be a lot of people that are killed that won't be able to get out. But as I said before, you can't go into Israel, do what you did, and get away with it.
And not expect to get
no, because you're gonna get it.